This week I've turned my attention away from the corner shop and I've actually started on another commission. So it's really good to be able to finish the corner shop and display all the pictures on Instagram, which you can go and have a look at after this video. And yeah, it was honestly, the feedback that I got for it was really nice, and you know, there were some offers to potentially buy the piece as well, which was very flattering. But I will plan to put it up for sale at some point, along with a couple of the other recent bits that I've done. However, now my attention is turning to the next commission, which I said that I would talk to you about in this video. Top left, I think you can get a little sneak peek of what I'm on about. This is my next commission piece. Don't worry though, it does actually include a diorama as well. This is just the car for the diorama. It's a Peugeot 205 GTI, going to be in a rally livery that took part in 1998 and was driven in Care Went. I think I've said that correctly, and the Welsh out there will pick me up on that, I'm sure. It was driven by a chap who entered, I think, privately in that rally, and yeah, so I've been asked to kind of recreate a particular scene, picture that the chap who's the son of the driver, if you like, he wanted me to do. So I'll show you inside. So this is kind of the best way to show you, really, but to give a bit of context to the model, I literally have bought a die-cast Peugeot 205 to kind of work with, but instead of just using the car as it was and trying to, it was like a red Peugeot 205. So what I've done is I've actually stripped the car completely, and then what I've done is primed the body. The interior, which is actually a right-handed drive model, which meant that I've had to do a bit of doctoring. So if I turn this round, you'll be able to see in here that I've actually had to pull out the steering wheel from the dashboard and switch it over. And for the time being, I've put a piece of plastic card just to cover it up. I've added in the details of the sort of footrest for the co-driver, and then I had to also kind of rework the back here. I had to cut out the back seat and make it a flat back in order to then make the roll cage. I did for the Renault 5 GT diorama that I recently completed. Actually fitted, that was the first time I've done that. So I thought, well, in 1/24 scale, which is what this is, I thought, yeah, let's have a go at doing it properly. Well, the other one was properly, but you know, having a bit more detailed version. So a lot of measuring, a lot of cutting about, and so far I'm quite happy, because this is what the back of the seats look like. So I just pulled those out because obviously I needed some bucket seats in 1/24 scale. I had to kind of make my own. So they're a bit rough at the minute, but I've kind of sculpted them out, and they work, I think. And then the figures themselves, they're actually like a wire frame, which I used some of this wire to mould the frame. So I twisted that together, and then I covered them in clay and sculpted them out. You can see, which I am aware of on the helmets, I'm going to have to just sculpt them out a bit more, but I think with clay you have to let it dry and then add some more that's wet to it, just because while you're handling it you can destroy what you've done. But absolutely love working with clay. Never really lets me down. It can crack, but you can easily fill that in again if you need to. So yeah, I'm gonna give those a little bit more attention, I think, those figures, because at the weekend I'm going to spray everything accordingly, prime the inside, spray the body with its white. I've also removed the wheels as well, because I want to spray those, the centres white, primer and then white, because on the images, the reference images show that they are white, so they look really good with a bit of mud on them and things. So. And also I've cut them because in here you will see I've created an angle for the wheels to sit at, because when it's turning around the corner, it's sliding. Obviously the wheels, they need to be at an angle, you see. So that's always an important part, to get that right. I've also done the bonnet catches as well, just to try and kind of give an impression that those are there. I've got decals all ready to go as well for this, so once the white's on, we'll be away in terms of making it look like the reference pictures. So of course the other little project that I've had on the go, which is not a commission, but it's something that I wanted to do, was the little cottage at Bibury. And so this week I've actually, or the weekend even, I managed to cover the cottage in filler, poly filler, and then in the week, sort of in the evening, I'm just giving an hour to kind of scribe it in brickwork. So far, that's where we're at. I've got to do the rest, just to kind of give the effect that I want, and then that will sit in here. We put the glass jar over the top. In the right light, I always love it how you can get the brickwork to be kind of picked out with the light. It's always cool. That's always a cool feature as well, to be able to switch it on and off. So yeah, I might do the lighting as well at some point. So yeah, for this week, that's about it really. Again, just try and update you on, what I'm actually doing each week, in terms of, commissions or my own kind of projects, and it's just an added thing to Instagram really, because I post almost daily actually on there. So here is kind of like a nice summary. If you want to sort of see me actually talk about the stuff, and I think you get a little bit more detail on here, to be honest, but so thank you for watching, and let me know what you think, and I'll see you next week.